The governor halted executions in the state after another failed attempt at lethal injections while calling for a top-to-bottom review of that process.
Attorneys for Kenneth Eugene Smith, as well as pro-life advocates, are now asking a federal judge to forbid the state from making any attempts to execute him. News 19's Archie Snowden joins us now in studio with more on this story.
Okay, thank you, Emily Gregg. The Alabama Supreme Court refused to block the execution of Kenneth Eugene Smith, who was scheduled to die by lethal injection on November 16th. His attorneys, as well as human rights advocates, are describing these failed attempts to execute as torture.
There was another failed attempt, and before that there was a failed attempt, and before that there was a botched attempt, right? So, yeah, 3 in a row is not good.
Kenneth Eugene Smith was convicted for the 1988 murder of Elizabeth Dolene Sinnett, who was hired by her husband to kill her. An Alabama jury in Smith's 1996 capital trial recommended a life sentence without parole. The trial judge overrode that decision and sentenced him to death. By the end of his execution date on November 16th of 2022, his attorneys were filing with the federal judge due to yet another botched execution by the Alabama Department of Corrections. Human rights advocates say it's time to abandon all attempts to execute in Alabama prisons.
There's an understanding with federal judges that we can't trust the Department of Corrections, which is why the ACLU of Alabama has been calling on an independent investigator to go forward with this inquiry into the execution processes here.
Why is it not working? Why is the state of Alabama willing to move forward with executions when there's clearly a problem with the way that executions are being conducted?
Smith's attorneys claimed that he was poked with a needle 5 times before being injected with an unknown substance until the state eventually called off his execution. Jay Town is a former United States attorney who says that Alabama's botched executions may be due to a lack of experience by the person who's administering the drugs.
I am constantly amazed at the advocacy groups that are anti-death penalty groups that want death penalty executions to become more efficient. And we must try to be as humane as possible about the process itself, while at the same time understanding that there is a legal process that will always delay and always complicate things.
Now, the Alabama Department of Corrections Commissioner says a review of the execution procedures will be wide-reaching. Governor Ivey is citing concerns for the victims' families and says that the death sentences will be delayed.